the CD.
Since you released this thing, how concerned have you been about how it's received?
I always get concerned, you know. We were real happy with the record when we finished it, so we felt like we'd succeeded.
I guess that's what I'm asking. I mean, is it enough that you like it?
Well, we're pretty proud of this album. I don't know if it's enough if we like it. We want other people to really like it a lot, too, so we'll just have to wait and see.
Is there more pressure on the album that comes after a hit than there is on the debut album? I mean, where you really don't know what's going to happen?
You mean self-imposed pressure?
Yeah.
Well, we had enough time in between records to really kind of reevaluate, you know, what we were doing, and we'd gone on a world tour, and we sort of cleared our heads. We came back, spent time with our families.
Had a couple of babies.
Yeah, well...
yeah.
Was that? Yeah, I guess we did.
You remember that, don't you? The last time you were here, we talked a little bit about how you guys used to write for other people, did backup for other people. Does that qualify you any more than anybody else to tell what's going to be a commercial hit and what isn't?
I don't think anybody really knows. You just put it out there and see what happens. You know, take your best shot.
Yeah. Do you ever argue about it? I mean, once the album's done, say, no, this one's it, no, that one's it, and somebody...
Sort of. We usually spend most of our time in the studio arguing, so by the time it's done, we're ready to move on to something else.
Yeah. Is the single Something Real, is that the one that's been targeted to be the hit?
Yeah, I mean, it's the single.
The first single.
Yeah. Talk to me about the video before we look at it. How much input do you have in the creation of it?
Well, we sort of came up with a concept, and we were going to turn it into an idea. This is from a Woody Allen. We came up with an idea, and we sort of put the word out, and then the directors began to pitch their ideas. And the guy that we chose is a New Yorker. We're doing it here in New York. A guy named Zbig. He's a Polish immigrant who won an Oscar for best documentary, or best foreign short, called Tango. It's a real interesting kind of instant video format, whereas as you shoot it, it's actually done by the time you're finished shooting.
I like that.
So you don't have to have any post-production or anything like that.
Not bad idea. Let's take a look at it. Ralph, will you roll it? Video for Something Real. What has success done to the group? I mean, you two are childhood buddies and grew up wanting to be successful. I mean, has it done anything to the unity that you've enjoyed all the years? Is it different?
Well, it's just different in that when we're not working, we kind of stay away from each other, you know, because we see each other so much during the year.
It didn't used to be that way.
No, we used to hang out a little bit more.
We used to live together back in the macaroni and cheese days.
But we spend so much time with each other in a working relationship now that the time we have off we spend with our families.
Is success what you thought it would be when you were trying to make it?
It never really is. I mean, how can you ever predict? Things change, you know. I mean, I look at it like I have the, you know, the ability to take care of my family now. And that's, you know, that seems to be, I know it's very sort of boring, typical, non-typical rock kind of attitude, but that's what concerns me. I know Steve feels the same way, sort of making our niche, you know, in that respect. The music comes, it always has, and that's not a problem.
I love that. You know you're moving into middle age when the rock stars are talking about their family life.
It's true.
Steve George, Richard Page from Mr. Guys, thanks. Good luck on the road.
Thanks, Brian.
We're going to come back.